Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Luis Treman, and here we are. This is episode number 4, I believe. I'm gonna move this chair out the way. So this is episode number 4, right? And it's really been a while. It really hasn't. It's been a week, but you know how it is. You know how it is. Currently struggling to move an entire chair right now. Hold on. All right, I got it. Okay. Well, we have a few big things to talk about here. AutoClub. What else? We had some stuff I really don't give that much of a fuck about, but we'll get to it. Here we go. I got the list. All right, so we have the Atlanta Falcons trade BS, March Madness coming up, Cup Xfinity, Jake Paul, Mavericks. We'll get to that. Kyle on me 9 hour. Sebring race. We got all kinds of stuff. We're gonna start out with a few things that no one really cares about. F1 preseason testing. There's another one. I wanted to put it in here. I don't know why I didn't. But yeah, it was the F1 preseason testing. Oh, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, the dunk contest. The dunk contest happened. Apparently a 6'2" white guy who has played in a full 2 NBA games, won it. Which, great way to end off. Oh, I have a clip. Oh, I have the SNL sketch. Oh, I should have played that for y'all. Y'all, just search up SNL. Like, it should have been produced, 4 hours after this was recorded. So, go find it. Pretty funny. Pretty accurate. What else? Let's actually get into it, right? We're going to start out with the Xfinity race at AutoClub, and then we'll get to proper AutoClub. You know, I have a couple videos on work, so I might as well make an AutoClub best moments. I might as well. Come on. So, let me get this straight. Of all the people, we really had some boring ass winners. I'm gonna be 100. We really had some boring ass winners just in sports overall, the whole sport. John Hunter Nemechek. No one knows who that is. If you don't follow NASCAR, you have no fucking clue who that guy is. His dad, I think, won at this race. I think, what was it, 25 years ago? His dad, John Nemechek, who R.I.P. Rest in peace, my friend. Yeah, he raced here. I'm thinking, bro. I'm blanking pretty hard here. Yeah, he won. Now his kid won. I think he won the first. He didn't win the first truck race, I don't think. He may have won the second one. But he won the first or second race here at Auto Club in the truck series. And now his son won here, which I think is pretty cool. Now this race is pretty good. I mean, it's a generic Auto Club race that we've come to expect. We had some really good racing. We had some 3-wide battles for the lead. We had I think we had 2 double passes for the lead. One of them was a split in the middle, which was pretty spectacular to see live. And I mean, great racing overall. Very good racing. Damn shame. Damn shame. But yeah, the broadcast booth was pretty good. I noticed that. We're going to get into this, but when AJ Allmendinger spun around during the Cup race, no one really said anything. I've noticed that with a modern Cup broadcast booth, they don't say anything. I don't get it. You hired Mike Joy to commentate Rex, and we discussed this at the Daytona video, but you hire Mike Joy to do all this bullshit, and he doesn't do it. All he's there for is to read ads. I don't think he cares anymore. Every time the race ends, it's always, and yada 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 wins the race by 3 car lengths. Can't wait to get home and go to the bar. I don't get it. Why? I want the races to be perfect. In a perfect world, they can be perfect. But it's a glaring flaw, and it's a giant flaw. I saw a take on Reddit, right? Now, this take should have been completely blown apart. It was Rick Allen is better than Mike Joy currently. Now, anyone who doesn't know, Rick Allen has been bullied during his entire commentating career because let me start it off. Rick Allen is the head broadcaster for NBC. I think he's done the Olympics. He does most of the NBC NASCAR stuff. But, and if you don't know, NBC and Fox, they split the NASCAR season 50-50. Rick Allen does 50%, and Fox is 50%. Mike Joy is the main guy at Fox, and he has been the main guy at Fox for like, I don't know, he's been there for literal years. Like, we're talking decades. He was there in the 90s. Mike Joy, true OG, greatest commentator in NASCAR history. Aside from maybe Ken Squire. Maybe. But, what can you do? What can you do? Great energy during the race. It's a shame that practice qualifying and the race was rained out until today because, I mean, this race could have been really strategic if they had practice and qualifying, I feel like. But let's get into the Cup race. Cup race had a lot more stuff going on. We're just going to get into it. Big wreck on the restart. Just a big wreck on the restart. We had, I think, a huge stack up in the top lane. I think it was a stage 1 restart, maybe? Just a huge, like, stack up. Top lane stopped. Eric Almirola was jumping out of line to try and, I don't know, avoid the stack up. I don't know, get in the middle. Ended up jumping over the back end of Christopher Bell's car. Just rode over top of him. I mean, these Cup cars have that problem, man. I've seen it. Every big wreck. Look at the big wreck that ended the Daytona 500 this year. Eric Almirola comes up. Once Brad Kay comes up to him, jumps up 3 inches in the air. Noah Gragson almost flips over at Bristol Dirt, yeah. He rides over the top of Alex Bowman. Who else? I think Ty Gibbs jumped over like 2 or 3 people's cars during the he jumped over a couple people's cars during the clash. Kimi Räikkönen, I think, jumped over back into someone's car during the Watkins Glen race that he joined. And I think the biggest one was Ross Chastain going horizontal over Kyle Busch, which was, well, he went vertical over him. Imagine you get into a car accident and you could just go up on your side and you just keep sliding at highway speed. That's basically what he did. He didn't flip over, thank God, but probably could have if he felt like it. If he felt like it that day. No energy in the booth. Mike Joy really didn't say anything during the entire broadcast. And I think we're going to get to the biggest part. And in my opinion, best part of the whole race. Kyle Busch winning. Great racing throughout, but that KYB win was crazy. Normally whenever Kyle Busch wins, and this has been the same thing for a lot of people. Kyle Busch wins the race. Typically he gets booed. Alright, he's a 2-time champion. He's crashed out the most popular driver numerous times. Like, different drivers, too. Like, we're talking Chase Elliott, Dale Jr. Like, he's crashed out all those people during races. Him and Logano got into a fight. What else? He sent Kevin Harvick's truck. Who was it? Who is that guy he killed at, like, Kansas or whatever? I can't remember. I'll post it I'll put it in the community section, but pretty much Kyle Busch is a history of not being liked, and he's been sort of a villain. Like, not many people really like him in the sport, but he's still good. He's still good. But yeah, he wins the race in a Richard Childress car, and let me break this whole thing down, right? Dale Earnhardt Sr., okay, Dale Sr., just so you know how crazy the situation is, Dale Earnhardt Sr. raced for Richard Childress in the 3 car in the Intimidator in possibly the most iconic race car of history. And with that car, he won 7 championships. No, he won 6. He has 7 overall and he won 6 with Childress. So 6 championships for the GOAT. And then dies, of course, because you can't have a good story without death. And then, what happened then? Oh yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr. was in his 8 car in the new team formed by Dale Sr., Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. was driving the 8 car, not the 3, the 8 car. And in that 8 car, he then, after like 8 or 10 years in it, he switched to Hendrick. And at Hendrick, he drove the 88. So the number 88 car, still with the 8s. In that 88 car, he was spun for the win by Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch crashed him, and that's like 12 years ago. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets killed by Kyle Busch, R.I.P. King. And then, of course, they go back and forth. They talk shit. They spin each other. Well, here we are, 12 years later. Kyle Busch is praised by fans as he climbs out of the number 8 Richard Childress car. And by the way, Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick went into it for a while, which saw Kyle Busch crash out the guy I was trying to find earlier, like a couple minutes ago. Just like, who is that? Who is that? Who was it that he wrecked? It's gonna hit me in like 5 minutes. Trust me. Oh, I was trying. I'm trying, guys. Please don't click off. Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick didn't like each other. Well, Kevin Harvick is now liked by fans since he hasn't done anything bullshit. Kyle Busch is liked by fans because he hasn't done anything bullshit. It's great. Like, I never thought I'd see the day. But now this is gonna take a little bit of time, but it's not gonna take much. Alright, we have bigger things. Lights Out 14, which is a drag racing event on Flow Racing. God fucking forbid. Jake Paul lost. We'll get to that. Mavericks. The Mavericks lost a 27 or 28 point lead. I can't remember. I just put 27. How do you take that L that bad? How do you keep the Lakers down by like, what was that? 1/5 of the score? That's the only way I can see it. 1/5 of the score? Maybe a quarter? You keep them down that much and you lose? Huh? It's basketball. Apparently they just weren't throwing timeouts for some reason. Which, it's crazy. Don't they have LeBron? Who's like... He's not as good as like... I don't think LeBron is as good as Kobe. And I don't think he's as good as Jordan. But, bro... He's still LeBron. You can't just take your foot off the throttle. You can't just take your foot off their throat. You gotta keep pressing. You just gotta keep going. You gotta finish the game. And that's what the Ravens suffered from. Jesus. I think that's what the Ravens suffered from, last year. They would go up by like 2 or 3 touchdowns and then lose because they didn't finish out the game. Like, I know you didn't run out of plays. Like, there's no way you can do that. But, I don't know how you do that. Big L. The Kyalami 9-hour race. I saw people hyping this race up. There were like 12 cars. Like, there are 12 cars. All the manufacturers just pulled away from each other. There was really no racing at all. And of course there's 12 cars, so it's not like it's just, oh, this car that's 4 laps ahead of everybody. Is he gonna win or not? Like, who cares? I would fucking hate to be a commentator for a 9-hour race with nothing happening. That'd be awful. My bad. I'll stop. Sebring had a bunch of races. Trans Am, Vintage, no one cares. Damian Leonard. Holy shit. I saw this man score. This man scored like 80% of the points for his team. I swear. I saw a YouTube short. Bad, I know, awful already. Bad start. I should shut up about it, but 71 points. I'm pretty sure he scored more. How do you score 71 points in a basketball game? I swear, there are like high school championship basketball games that don't hit 70 points. How do you do that? Like, they were just giving him the ball. They were like, hey bro, good luck. Like, they cannot guard you. They literally cannot guard you. It's like Bo Jackson back in Tetra Bowl, or whatever the fuck they call it. Fiesta Bowl, the fuck? Like, just unstoppable force. Completely monstrous. King. I learned about Aussie stock car racing. I'll tell y'all about this later. I'll make a video about it, trust. Taste of March Madness. This did happen. Indiana, Purdue. I'm going to be honest, I probably should have watched this game. I probably should have, but sadly there was a car race going on, so I wasn't able to. God, I hope my curtain here doesn't fall on my head. If you do hear like a loud crash, just know I'm probably okay since I uploaded the video. But yeah, pretty good, pretty crazy. Very good game. It was like oh yeah, that game was like 72-79, which is about the amount of points Damian Leonard scored. Crazy. Atlanta Falcons. We're gonna get to this. This is fucking nuts. Atlanta Falcons have 4 quarterbacks. 4 quarterbacks. What are you gonna do with 4 quarterbacks? Your team sucks. What are you gonna do? What do you? You're not gonna be up 80 points, so you sub in a different quarterback. That's not how this works. Your team isn't even good. I did the math. They are spending 32.59 million. $32,593,771.80. I don't know about the 80 cents part, but that's how much they're paying these quarterbacks, and none of them are good. Matt Ryan is not in his prime. Even in his prime, he was pretty good. He's like Nick Foles. He's basically just Nick Foles, but Matt Ryan. If Tom Brady was Nick Foles, he would be Matt Ryan. That's basically it. Like, what are you doing? Fire some of them. Oh, wait a minute. They can't. They're all on multi-year contracts. What are they going to have? 3 next year? 3 quarterbacks. Whose decision was this? How do you hire 3 quarterbacks? Marcus Mariota is the only one there that can actually do his job properly now. Matt Ryan still has several years on his contract. Like, I saw Logan Woodside. He may be gone. Logan Woodside, he's like the 4th string quarterback. 4. The 4th. How do you... Why? Why are you here? Go home, please. They're paying this man $1 million just to be there. Why? I don't get it. If you're just wasting money so you can, I guess, rebuild a team for a Super Bowl run, that's fine. I understand that. But you spent all the money on people that aren't going to rebuild the team. Like, maybe instead of investing in 4 quarterbacks, maybe invest in a team that isn't dog shit. Maybe invest in a coaching staff. At least get a stable owner. Like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? Why am I saying we? I'm not in this. I don't even like the Falcons. What am I? Why? Goodness, what is happening? How do you mess up your job that bad? Imagine being the guy that like hires and fires players. Imagine being that guy. That man is never gonna hear the end of it, ever. I think that's it. Oh no! Jake Paul. Jake Paul lost. I almost forgot. I probably would have deleted the video if I forgot. But yes, Jake Paul, big L. Let's go. He is now 6-1. Say it with me, class. He sucks. For real though, great fight, honestly. He put up a really good fight against Tyson Fury. Like, that Tyson Fury fight was great. I saw a VOD on Twitch. Just skimming through it, because really good. Like, really good, honestly. I'm very happy with that outcome. I saw a bunch of people on Twitter. They were, like, making Black History Month jokes. Like, damn, can't believe Jake Paul lost to Tyson Fury on Black History Month. Thank God this happened. Anyone who doesn't know, Jake Paul is a white Caucasian male with blonde hair. Tyson Fury is a white Caucasian male with black hair. I think they're talking about KSI, but KSI and Logan have pride. Although it is Jake Paul, and maybe Jake Paul wants to fight KSI. I don't get it. I don't understand. I feel like I'm missing something here. Like, I'm out of the loop in some way or another here on this one. I think that's it, though. I think that's literally everything. Great, man. You got this video over 22 minutes, which means I can now put mid-roll ads in. I'm joking. I have like one viewer on these videos so far. All 4 episodes, 1 view. That wasn't me. I need to start view botting for real, but yeah, 1 view total. Crazy. Am I right? Oh man. 1 total view. That's nuts. And if they subscribe. Shout out to him. I need to like pull his channel up. Hold up. No, that's gonna take too much time. But yeah, whoever this is, if you're listening, thank you for subbing. Big fan. I'm not gonna sub to you, but like, thank you for subbing to me. Enjoy the NASCAR content. But anyway, this has been Lucas Treman, everybody. Lucas Treman here. Hopefully not doing drugs, and signing out.